Fox heard his name being shouted. He turned round to where the voice had come from. Everything seemed to slow down to a crawl. About 12 feet away from him was Bluebird. She had her arms out in a submissive stance, and there behind her was Burning Torch, his arm round her neck and a sword in her back. Fox shouted, "What are you doing?" "I'm so sorry, Fox. He caught me unaware," Bluebird sobbed. The rebels who were assigned to watch Flaming Torch made their move on the 5 men standing behind Bluebird, slashing them at the back of the legs, bringing them to their knees immediately, but not in time to stop Burning Torch. He yelled at Fox, "This is for bad luck." Fox looked on helplessly as he thrust his sword through Bluebird's back and watched it explode out of her chest, spraying blood onto the newly laid snow. Fox could see the tip of the sword glistening with droplets of bright red blood. Fox was momentarily distracted by running deer screaming. Bluebird looked down in horror and shocked disbelief as the warm blade hit the cold, frosty air. She watched as the heat from her body mingled with the cold air, making a fine mist, making it seem to be her last dying breath. Her face was splattered with droplets of blood. Fox watched with desperation as her beautiful smiling face was now contorted and now replaced by the look of shock and fear as a tear ran down her cheek. "Oh, my Fox, I am finished," she said. Fox was absolutely paralyzed, stuck in this moment, unable to move or react, just mesmerized watching this beautiful blonde woman whom he had spent so much time with, slipping away before his very eyes, unable to stop the process. The helplessness filled his whole being, something he had never felt before and never wanted to experience again. Fox felt his knees begin to buckle with despair as Burning Torch paid his final insult to Fox and the rebels. He laughed and twisted his blade in Bluebird's body before withdrawing it violently, sending blood splashing onto the ground, colouring the newly laid snow red. Fox was jolted back to reality by the sound of Burning Torch screaming out in pain as old Grey Bear slashed the tendons in both his legs, bringing him to his knees. Fox shouted, "Don't kill him or any of the others. Their souls belong to me. Line the miserable scum up. I want a word with them. Black Knight, if they move, you kick the shit out of them." "Would be my pleasure, Chief," said Black Knight. The rebels put Burning Torch and his men in a line on the edge of the chasm. Black Knight pushed the last one down, holding onto his shoulder, and pushed him out over the edge. "Whoops, you nearly fell," he said, snarling. Fox went over to where Bluebird lay in a pool of her own blood, her body pumping more of her vital liquid out onto the ground, now surrounding her in a lake of blood. "Oh, Bluebird, I'm so sorry. I should have gone with my intuition about this scum and refused their help. I'm such a fool. I am responsible for your death. What kind of leader am I?" said Fox.